Hey friends, good morning. It is Monday morning and we are getting ready to start school. Will was off to work this morning to do his CDL training. He'll be doing that for the next 4 weeks. So today was his first day of that. I'm curious to hear how it goes. He won't be home until about 6:30 tonight. The kids are gathering their wits about them and coming out to meet me in the living room for school. And we're gonna get that tackled. Tonight is leftovers, red bean casserole. I figured we'd just do another night of that before I make a new recipe. I know I had mentioned in yesterday's vlog that I was gonna do a new one and then work off leftovers from both recipes for the next few nights, but I don't feel like cooking today. I can already tell that I don't feel like cooking today, if that tells you anything. I was tempted to skip some school stuff, but I know we need to get through it, but I'm just feeling kind of wonky. I've got a headache. It's cold outside. I've got the gas heater going to help heat up the house, and yeah.
In a Pakistan-controlled mountainous region of Kashmir, teams sent by the government trekked through blankets of snow.
So we just watched World Watch and we're going to do lesson 7 in our U.S. History 2 unit, learning about George Washington. Alice asked for breakfast, so she's got a bagel with chocolate milk. Jackson was not hungry at the moment, so he has nothing. I'm probably going to make myself some toast once we get to independent work and they start doing their math, but we're going to go ahead and get through our history lesson.
Father and Almanzo tramped through the falling snow in the woods, looking for straight, small oaks. When they found one, Father chopped it down. He chopped off all the limbs, and Almanzo piled them up neatly. Then they loaded the small logs on the bobsled.
So we should be done with Farmer Boy by next Monday. I think it'll take us another 4 days to get through. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then we don't do school Fridays, so then Monday. And then I was thinking about what I wanted to have us listen to next, and I don't think I want to go right into another Little House on the Prairie book, because the kids have been immersed in this one, and I think they need a break from this to do something else. So I was thinking, one of my favorite books in elementary school, granted the kids are middle school now, but one of my favorite books from elementary school was Island of the Blue Dolphins, and so I think I might do that one. I put a hold on it through the library, but I'm curious, what is your favorite like children's book, family read aloud, chapter book, something that would be fun for us to listen to as a family? Leave me some recommendations down in the comments below. Alright, I'm going to check my blood sugar before I eat anything today, so this will be my fasting blood sugar. See how it's treating me. And then I think I'm going to make some peanut butter toast like I mentioned a little bit ago. I've got some of the Better Goods brand keto bread, which I talked about in another vlog recently. And it's, that did not work. And it's better, I like it better than the Lewis Bake Shop, I think, bread. It just tastes better to me, and it's cheaper, so that works. So we are currently sitting at 130 as a fasting, which is a little high. So 130 is on the high end of where I'd like to be. I usually like to be 80 to 130, somewhere in that range for a fasting blood sugar or blood glucose reading. So I'm at the very tip top of that range today. So this is the bread I was talking about. It's the Better Goods brand from Walmart, just white sandwich bread, but keto friendly. It has, excuse me, 35 calories per slice, 12 grams of carbs, but 9 of that is fiber. So, yeah. Alrighty, it has been 2 hours since I ate that peanut butter toast. I'm gonna look and see what it's done to my blood sugar. Ooh, my hands are cold, so I've got to massage my finger a little bit here, so it's taking a little bit longer. Sorry about that. Ooh, very good, very good. We're sitting at 117, 2 hours after eating 2 slices of keto bread with Jif peanut butter. And it was just the regular Jif, not the zero added sugar Jif. So this is what I meant in a previous video when I said that peanut butter typically does not mess with me too badly. So yeah. I was texting with Will a little bit when he had a break at work in training, And he said that they had all agreed to skip taking a half-hour lunch period and instead get out at 4 o'clock instead of 4:30. So he said he would just eat his lunch on the way, on his drive home, which should put him home now between 5 and 5:30, which is nicer than 6 to 6:30. So it is 3:41. I have not done much today. Like I said, I've had a headache kind of on and off throughout the day. Tylenol was not really touching it. I've been doing some grocery planning, getting stuff in my shopping cart for the week. And I'm gonna have this Kroger Carb Master mango yogurt smoothie that I got at Kroger yesterday for 99 cents to hold me over until dinner. Like I said, Will should be home between 5 and 5:30, and then we will probably have dinner by 6, I would assume. Unless he's not hungry yet, but the rest of us can eat. We don't always sit down to the table to eat. We kind of eat sometimes in shifts. It just depends. Like right now, Alice just woke up from a nap, so I don't know if that's a good sign or not. She was hungry, so I made her some ramen noodles, and Jackson was hungry. He wanted waffles, so that's their like super late lunch, and that'll hold them over until dinner. And then I told them they're having some of the red beans and rice casserole for dinner. They're not having anything else if they don't want that. I don't know what to tell them because we have a ton of it left that needs to get eaten. I don't want it to go to waste. So preparing them for that, because last night Alice had some. She picked the sausage out and she didn't eat the whole serving I gave her, but she did come back for seconds on salad. Jackson didn't eat that at all. He had leftover meatballs, so at least he's eating food that needs to get out of the fridge. So I guess if he wants meatballs, those also need to be eaten. But those won't go to waste. He will eat those for lunch, breakfast, dinner, snack. He will eat those at any time of day. So I'm going to try and get him to eat some of the casserole tonight. He likes beans. I don't know if he's going to like the rice. He's not huge on rice. Maybe this wasn't the best recipe to make our family, but it sounded good. It just made so much. This is not that good. It has that like fake sugar taste to it. I wonder what it's sweetened with. I don't know. I don't care to read all those ingredients. Oh, sucralose, I just saw it. Yeah, ain't great, friends. I drank about half of it, kind of chugged it in 2 big gulps. I'll probably finish it just so I don't waste it, but I won't buy them again. Alice is gonna finish my smoothie because she said she didn't mind it. She's also eating a coconut popsicle. Is it good? She had her hair in curlers last night and slept in it and then took it out this morning and everything's a little bit frizzy, but the curls are cute. I twitch. You gonna finish my smoothie for me?
I can try, yeah.
Okay, there's not much left. I drank half of it. The girl has convinced me that she needs Starbucks. But today is the day after Super Bowl and Starbucks is running a free tall size, just regular iced coffee or regular coffee. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a coffee with half and half and sugar-free syrup. Just a little pick-me-up this afternoon. And then the kids, Jackson wants, they're out of the caramel ribbon crunch frappuccino. He's gonna do just regular caramel. I bet they're out of just the crunch topping. And then Alice is going to try the new chocolate covered strawberry, which is what I was gonna get Will yesterday when I went to Kroger, and they were all out of frappuccinos in general. So we're gonna head to Starbucks. It's right up the road. Tell them what you're watching.
Beetlejuice cartoon.
She's been watching the Beetlejuice cartoon in the van for months at this point. We're gonna be sitting in line for a hot minute. Everyone coming and getting their free coffees. I would run in and get the mobile order, but I'm wearing my slippers. I left the house in my slippers. That happened. Was that blurry? I think that was blurry for a second. Alice is also wearing her slippers. So we're just gonna wait in this line and I'm gonna listen to music and she's gonna watch Beetlejuice. And we'll get our drinks when we get our drinks. So we just got home with our coffee and I actually didn't have syrup added to it because I have all these skinny syrups here at home and they're better flavors than what I can get. Well, some of them are better than what's available to me there. I think I'm gonna do a pumpkin caramel and just do 1 pump. I did a pump and a half of the pumpkin caramel and it's just about perfect sweetness for me. So this will be my little pick-me-up. Will just texted me, it's 4:30. They were supposed to be out at 4 because they skipped lunch. He said he's still waiting on their instructor to get back to let them leave. And I was like, you better be getting paid for that extra half hour. He said he doesn't know if he will be because they're supposed to just be getting a straight 40 hours during these training weeks and they don't punch in or punch out. So I don't know how that's gonna work, but I don't like it. So an update, Will's on his way home. I think he left about 4:45, so it was about 44 minutes after he was supposed to leave. But they were trying to figure out what the plan is for tomorrow because we are expecting in the area where he's training up to 8 inches of snow, and then in our area 3 to 6 inches of snow. And so they were trying to figure out the game plan. They don't want everyone driving up there for training if it's bad weather. So tomorrow he's actually going to be at the plant that's here in our town, which is right up the road from us, so he doesn't have to drive an hour and 15 minutes to get to where he needs to go, because they're doing video module training right now, so he's able to do it just locally at the plant. He asked if he could do it at home, and they're like, no, you need to go into the plant and do it there so that people know that you actually did it. He's like, but it's online and you can see that I do it. But anyway, so he gets to put his 8 hours in tomorrow, and he's gonna talk to his boss that's at that plant, like his actual boss, and see if he can cut out 44 minutes, or I keep saying 44 because that's when he called me, was at 4:44, but 45 minutes early because they went over by 45 minutes today. It'll get figured out. It's just, I'm a numbers girl, and so it's gonna stress me out until I know what's happening with it. But he's on his way home, he's eating his lunch, he's still gonna be hungry when he gets home, he said. So he'll be ready for dinner, and he'll be working locally tomorrow. After that coffee, I want to make sure to hydrate, and my water just so happens to be gone. So we're going to do a big old cup of ice like usual and fill her up. Tonight I'm making this chopped salad kit to go along with leftovers. It's the avocado ranch by the Walmart market side. So I'm going to go ahead and get that mixed up in this big old bowl. And it'll probably just be Alice, Will, and I having salad, because as I've mentioned before, Jackson does not care for salad. So I am going to actually eat the rest of the cabbage that I cooked up the other day. This is all that's left. And then my portion of salad. Alice took some salad, and Will has a large piece of the casserole as well as salad. So I don't know if he'll come back for seconds or not, but this may be the never-ending casserole. Very reminiscent of the never-ending spaghetti that we had. It is 7:30, and I'm actually about to take Alice over to her best friend's house for the night. There's a snow day tomorrow for public schoolers. They're having an NTI day, which is a non-traditional instruction day, where they do some work at home. So they, snow day, essentially. So Alice, yep, your pin broke. So Alice asked if she could go over there, well, she was invited over there. So I guess my kids are getting a snow day tomorrow, because I'm not gonna make Jackson do school if Alice is not here. Maybe I'll make him do math. He won't like it, but he can do math. So anyway, I'm gonna take her over there and then come home and wind down, and I'm not closing this out yet, I don't think. All right, I am home from taking Alice to her friend's house. Hopefully they have a fun night and get to enjoy some of the snow tomorrow. I have a feeling American Heritage Girls and Trail Life are gonna be canceled tomorrow, which would mean that frees up our whole day. I just went in and told Jackson that he has a snow day tomorrow, and he was like, I know. I was like, how do you know? He's like, because it's going to snow. I was like, that's not what I meant. I meant that we aren't doing like our traditional school like we normally would. He asked why, and I said, because Alice went over to her friend's house, and I said, I might still make you do math though, and he's like, but she doesn't have to do math. So he's not pleased, but I still think I'm going to have him do math. But I'm going to go ahead and close this out for the night. Thanks for coming along on another day. Drop a comment, share some love, and we will see you again tomorrow. Bye.